Boomerang, next up, everybody act up. IB, Bruce Wayne, everybody switch lanes. Boomerang, 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 boomerang. Throw me out, I come back again. Hustling in the cold did something to my pockets, but I just got off tour. Jesus cutting out the nonsense, trying to get.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Hustle Fate, the podcast.
Episode 66. It's your boy Mark the Bad Guy.
And it's Jade or Miss Teapot because we spill while the tea's hot. And okay, straight off the jump, can I just say, yeah, because we're on episode 66, I'm so sick of hearing bars about that 66. Like, or like using it like, I understand that, you know, Bible being the weapon and so that it makes like a gun reference and the 66 and all of that kind of thing. But, like, you can stop now.
It's done.
It's done. It's over.
Relax,
Let's think about another metaphor.
Yeah. Or just actually read the Bible.
Actually, the Bible, right?
Use those references.
Yeah, like, there's a lot.
Weapon.
Right? Absolutely.
So the 66 clip.
Yeah, look, I don't hear it again. 2023, leave it alone. Leave it alone.
Man, Hustle, Pray, Eat. We on episode 66 clips. All off the hip.
Right.
Don't trip.
Right. Yeah, I tried to get that off my chest from early doors, you know, get it out there. Because I don't think I've like been mean to rappers in a while.
Yeah, no, you gotta get back on your
I gotta get back on it.
cancel tour.
Yeah. Yeah, give them something to cancel me about.
Or past 66, is there any other milestones that you like besides 100? But up till then, is there anything?
Oh, like any other numbers?
That's significant.
Okay, I think 52 was significant.
Okay.
Because there was one for every week. 50 was significant, obviously.
Half a hundo.
Yes. 1 was significant.
Yeah.
I still watch that one to this day.
You're all the views.
Huh?
I say you're
Yeah,
all the
I'm
views.
all the views. What other ones I look forward to? 362. The amount of days in a year.
I think it's like
365, right? 365 will be good. It's gonna take a while.
But yeah,
Oh, you meant up to 100?
Yeah,
Oh,
so now
okay.
to 100. Is there any like, oh, this number meant this to me?
Oh, 94.
Oh, you were born in 94.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What are you? 90?
92.
92, okay.
It's not that
It's
far
not bad,
off.
yeah.
I'm old just like you.
Yeah. What about you?
Nah, that's why I asked. Like, I really can't think of anything significant up until 100. So this is gonna be a sprint right here.
Yeah.
Like, I had like my favorite channels.
Oh,
But
yeah. I
always
remember
thought that,
earlier I need you reference them.
I didn't really go past 58.
No.
So
But
now I'm
yeah.
starting to, I'm reaching that things at this point.
Mhm.
But yeah, we got the 66 clip.
Oh, what?
Oh.
Sorry.
We got the 66 clip. Hustle, Pray, Eat the podcast. Get one for Eric.
Yeah. So, what I was gonna say to you, a significant number for you is coming up there. In general, you're gonna be 30.
Oh god. Oh my god.
You're gonna be 30 next month.
Oh, like 2 weeks.
December 6th, actually, too.
Yeah. Goodness.
How does that feel?
Well,
Your birthday equals 666.
what you mean?
Your birthday equals 666. 2 6s make 12, and then you're born on the 6th.
Oh man, don't do that to me. Oh, what does the number 6 mean?
Man.
Oh. Man.
But yeah, anyway, so you're gonna be 30. How does that feel? Like, I think you should, because from that you don't have much time. Like 3 weeks or something like that. 2 weeks. You're gonna be 30 in 2 weeks. You need to enjoy the rest of your 29.
No.
No.
I think I'm gonna go into 30 prepared.
Good.
I said I wanted to dunk a basketball before I was 30. Never happened.
You still got time.
No, it's not gonna happen. My shoulder's like pudding.
Oh yeah.
I could go on my left, but man, I wanted to do so much, and it seemed like I didn't make a lot of it. But the things that I did accomplish, man, I'm married,
Mhm.
got 2 kids, I'm
Mhm.
done having kids, so I mean, I'll take it.
Oh,
I'll
that's
take
good.
it.
Are you looking forward to your 30th?
We're not doing much. I just honestly, probably just hang out with some of the homies.
Mhm.
Then next year it's our 5-year anniversary,
Mhm.
so we're gonna redo our wedding. So
Ah.
put all the money towards that.
Yeah.
You know?
Ah,
And I'll
that's
treat that
lovely.
like my 30th birthday. Well, how's your week, man? How you feeling, man?
Okay, so last week I was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should have reminded you. Last week I was sick, but I really think I needed it.
Yeah, you missed the pop up, boy.
How was it? Oh, was it?
You missed the.
Wait, I did not hear no ching ching.
Oh no!
You didn't say anything.
No.
Oh my goodness.
But we gave away nothing.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
I'm proud of you.
told you.
So okay, tell me about it.
No, tell me about your week. We
Okay.
can talk about this all day.
So I was sick, but like I really feel like I needed it. I needed to just do nothing. I needed to like have a week where nothing is expected of me because I'm sick. Do you know what I mean? So that like I just need to rest and recoup. And I think I've been speaking about it for a long time about needing more rest and stuff like that. And sometimes God just has a way of, you know, I'm not saying God made me sick, but you know, but I needed it. And so this week I feel more like, let's go. I feel more like, but then it's not even gonna be a full week this week, unfortunately, because of the holiday.
No, man. It's gonna be busy. It's gonna be
Oh,
busier
that's
than
true.
any other holiday.
That's true, because it's but it was I've been good though, apart from being sick.
Yeah, I'm sorry. What
It's okay.
what was the symptoms?
I had a really bad headache and a bad throat, and then like all just like congestion kind of thing, and just like tiredness. But I still worked out every day.
Get it?
Yeah, I still worked out every day. I'm doing half the deck now, and I did adopt what you said about doing 20 for the face cards and 30 for the aces. I've been doing it. So yeah, I've been consistent. So ever since my fast, I'm telling you people, fasting really helps.
Yeah.
Really, really helps. Like, cause since I've done a 15-day fast, and I was fasting because I needed discipline, and I've been very disciplined actually.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna try it. One of the little homies asked me about fasting today, actually.
Oh really?
And I was like, man, just start one day.
Yeah.
Don't music, bro. Just cut food for 24 hours.
Yeah.
You're gonna see what I'm talking about. But it builds something in you.
It does. It really does. So I every time I get on here, I'm gonna recommend it. So I recommend fasting.
Yeah.
Hit me up if you need like guidance.
Ooh, is there like I don't want to say a trick? It's the Holy Spirit. Never mind.
Yeah.
Dumb question, guys. Sorry.
But yeah. Okay. Do you want to tell me about your week and then tell me about the pop-up?
No, I'll tell you about the pop up.
Okay.
So we get here and there's already a snowstorm.
Yes. So I thought it was going to be cancelled.
Yeah. I think everybody kind of assumed that there's some vendors that didn't show up, but the ones that did, you could tell they were just like on it. You know.
What do you mean on it?
Here's like so. It was people that give out loans to like small black businesses, and the businesses that showed up are the ones who received the loans.
Oh,
so it was kind of like a show your business off to the people that is here.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Here's the people that invested in you, kind of show them what you do and how you make the money back and all that stuff. So it was good, man. I met the head of the NAACP for the Grand Rapids chapter. Like it was like super cool people.
Oh wow,
that was there,
okay.
You know,
so it's good for networking.
Great networking
Okay,
event.
good.
You know,
Did P go with you?
P was there.
Oh, okay.
So like, it was like maybe an hour once we realized, oh man, nobody's showing up.
Yeah.
And so we started taking pictures.
Yeah. Okay, so like, so I'm at home sick or whatever, but obviously the pop-ups, being the retail director, it's my area, right? So P knows this because he had to tell me to stay out of it because I'm very like need to know what's going on or whatever. And so I don't hear anything from them all day. So I'm thinking,
not a bell,
not a
quarter,
bell, nothing. None of them are hitting me up about prices, about the system, about the inventory, about nothing like. So I was thinking, okay, I'll hear something back at the end of the day because they always check in or whatever. But you guys just sent me pictures.
Hey,
You sent me pictures like Mark modeling the black hoodie, and I'm like, oh, so they're just on a photo shoot instead. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So not a lot of people showed up, but the vendors and stuff that was there, I think everybody seen the effort that everybody was bringing. So like when you see a really nice table, you kind of have to go to it, right?
Yeah.
Then you end up talking to these people and you realize, oh, they're in a similar position. Or a position I was in a year ago.
Yeah.
So, I'm just talking to people and, made some really good connections.
Good.
So, hopefully, PE always talk to the coffee people.
Oh, that's where he got the black coffee. Oh, okay.
So, yeah, he's trying to put out his own coffee. Yeah. So, call it hustle per eat.
Yeah.
So, but, yeah, that was that. It was fun, but, yeah, it was, I was telling this guy yesterday, if it's all about numbers, then you're gonna hate this business.
And that's what I would say, like a tip for like people in general, like when it comes to like pop-ups and events and stuff, quickly realize what it is. So if you go to the event and you realize, well, there's not a lot of people that are buying anything, there's not a lot of customers, then switch your focus and don't make your goal monetary, but make it like, let me make 2 connections with other businesses. Let me give out my card. Let me even give something away, like to these vendors, so that next time they might wear it. Do you know what I mean? And stuff like that. Like you quickly have to switch what it is. Like there's sometimes where there's events where people aren't buying stuff, but I have a lot of flyers or we have a lot of free stickers. So then use that opportunity as like a marketing opportunity rather than selling things. So I think, like, don't be discouraged when you're not selling things, but don't just sit there. That's what I was saying. Don't just sit there, because a lot of vendors and a lot of people with these businesses, they miss people and they miss opportunities because you're sitting down when it's quiet and nobody's at your table. You're sitting down looking at your phone instead of engaging with the people that are walking past or that are around you. I think some of our success at pop-ups and making so much money from pop-ups is that the connections from other vendors, because we make friends, they will wear our stuff at their tables, and it's great for marketing. So if you're not making money, make connections.
Yeah, it's all valuable.
It's all valuable.
It's less than it's less about getting rich at this, especially if you're a brand. Yeah, if there's a thing with Rick Ross, it was like, yo, brand takes 10 years to really, drive it down. Cats are quitting year 2 because they're not making money. But yeah, man, just
that's so true.
But yeah, that was that pop-up. Super. It was fun. It was kind of sad, and we still got caught in the snow. So yeah, it was a lot. But outside of that, did a show in Milwaukee with Steve. Super lit. And
then you and Steven led worship?
Yep, we did worship at church. So.
What does it feel like, because we were talking about this, it's like, we were talking about, oh, we really love when Mark and Steven lead worship, and we said, like, it feels like you guys love being home. What does it feel like when you, like, doing Sunday worship in comparison to, like, your shows? What's the difference?
So, yeah, worship is like a show. It's different types of shows. You got the ones that are like free, and there's other activities going on. You have the hometown show where people just come to see you. They want to like rock out and party with you. But then you have the church. I don't want to call it a show, but I mean same equipment, same songs, same everything. but it's just like the heart of the people. You could tell, you know, when we do Not to Us or Not to Us at a show, people are just kind of like, ooh, this is so cool. But then when you hear the words come back, ooh, I was lost. But now it's like, yo, like, this is a worship song.
Yeah, because it's like, because worship is like the communal thing, so it's like you're in it together. You're not performing for us.
Yeah,
it's like we're worshiping together.
Instead of giving the crowd, instead of giving, you know, the audience 100% to persuade them to think that we're cool enough for you to listen to us when the music stops. It's like, no, the church already understands and respects the position that we're in, and we're literally just offering something that costs $4,000 every Sunday that we're on. So it's just, I don't know, I love that exchange that the church have, even if it's not an original song by Stephen. There's still a trade-off. Like, people are giving energy. I hate that. I hate the energy word, but you know what I mean.
I hate energy, right? And I hate vibe. You can cut that out.
Yeah, yeah. But you know what I mean. It's like there's something more versus a show. It's just kids looking to jump. They literally just want to hype out with you. Yeah. And church is like a developed version of that. Like, people already know how we get down, but they're listening. They're kind of honing in on the words, which is the point. So. Yeah, I love worshiping at home. I love coming home. I love, you know, honestly, the show in Milwaukee felt like a mic check for church. Like, no, like not in a disrespectful way, but it was kind of like we're getting ready, and
that makes sense.
Driving home, and like we're trying to speed home.
Really?
Yeah, we had to be up at like 5:30. To drive just to make it here at 11:15 to do our quick little sound check so we can lead worship. So last night we did all the same songs except Crowns of Thorns.
Last night?
Or
the night before.
The night before. Yeah. I'm like, I'm still in the loop, but it was just, we did the same songs, but it just, I think it translates different when you're at home.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
that's amazing.
I love worshiping at home, man. It's
it's always a treat. Oh, and Beaks was here.
Oh, Beaky! Pecan.
Beacon was here. That was a nice surprise to see him here.
I knew he was coming.
Oh, I thought you might.
Yeah. We had but I had the dates wrong. So I thinking, he's gonna show up on a Monday. But it was actually Sunday. I had to check the text message.
Yeah, that's good to see him.
He did a song, and Chris was like, "Hey man, go up there. Like, you know, do you have it?" I'm like, I don't have any old music. Like, and honestly, anything before 2016.
You don't have it.
Unfortunately, but yeah, it was refreshing. It was just like, do you hear the difference in the lyrics?
Yeah.
Like the song's probably 8 years old.
Wow. And that's a Beacon original.
You could tell it's very intentional. I want kids to go home, listen, look at them from line to line, and find Jesus. So that was refreshing.
Yeah.
Oh Lord!
Yeah. Lord.
In his son. But
man.
church, man. We here now, man.
Yeah, so we're in a series called Growing Forward, and it's really a series on discipleship and the importance of discipleship, but more specifically, the different stages of a Christian's life. So we use the analogy of normal life. You know, you're an infant, then you're a child, then you're a teenager, then a young adult, and so on. And we're talking about how each of those stages look like spiritually.
We zoomed in on young adult this week or whatever. And Tisa asks, what are some qualities for a young adult? And I always go to the worst stuff. Because I always try
the bad guy.
I always try to get it out the way. But like, is there anything that you heard that was just like, because I'm going to throw mine out there.
Throw yours out.
I say musty because...
Oh, yeah.
When
did you hear what I said to you in response? I was like, maybe you.
No, man. You know the 12, 13, 14-year-olds.
That's a
just-
teenager though.
That's not a young adult?
No.
Oh, what's a child then? I don't know how these ages are.
Okay.
I didn't see. I couldn't read on the
A
polygraph.
teenager isn't a young adult,
You don't think so?
is it?
I
thought like a young adult was like maybe 18 and up.
Is that why everybody sounded offended?
Mommy, that's why I was like, maybe yeah.
Yeah,
I was like, talk for yourself, Ma.
Man, I'm grown at 18, dog.
Okay, so 18
Yeah,
then.
yeah, that's
And-
adult.
And were you smelly?
Yeah. I stumped in too. No, but I was thinking teenager. Man, maybe I just gotta listen through the message again. I assumed a lot younger age
Oh.
because of like the stuff that was like, okay, becoming sanctified, becoming like, I think that was that's the age range where things start to get, solidified, at least in my life.
But I think like young adult, you'd say like people that are starting to go and live on their own, for example. So they have to learn about like paying bills and stuff like that. Where you still like.
See, I didn't understand some of those examples.
Oh.
I thought I was just missing something. Oh, there's a lot more clarity on the podcast side. I'm starting to understand. I'm like, yo, paying bills at 14? Where do y'all live? What do y'all do?
Oh, so like we were on
Yeah.
two totally different pages then.
I was on a different
Yeah, you were
page.
on a whole different planet.
No, all right. So let me get this out first before
Okay, go on.
you clown me
No.
about my terrible. Never mind. But yeah, I just assume a young adult assumes they have everything together,
Yeah,
right? And they pretend to have everything
Yeah.
together,
I still think
And-
that's true. Yeah.
and they think they have everything together,
Yeah.
and they refuse to listen to a certain authority.
Yeah.
Teachers say you need an expert,
Mhm.
whether it's YouTube or a doctor or you need somebody.
Mhm.
And at 18, man, I just wasn't that person. Personally,
What? You wasn't what person that needed someone?
that needed professional. Like I learned how to take every little. I can apply this. I can apply that.
Well, you were taking those things from the people around you. So you did have an expert.
Not an No, I didn't need an expert. I could just take a story and pick from it. So when they say
Mhm.
young adult, I was trying to like equate it to like.
But even no matter how you were getting it, you were getting it
Mhm.
instead of thinking that you know everything.
Yeah.
Whereas like there's young adults that think they know everything, and so like they don't try and glean from anything other than that. So it's about like leaning on your own understanding.
Mhm.
And spiritually, we can do that sometimes where we feel like, oh, okay, like I've been discipled for a bit, now I'm out on my own and I know everything. Do you know what I mean? So I'm no longer reading my Bible. I look down on going to church. I feel like, my faith is between me and the Lord and it doesn't matter. I can worship at home. Yeah, you can and should worship at home, but you should also not neglect the gathering of the saints.
I feel like that's more like a spiritual child, where the false independence. But that's
You
just
think so?
that's just how I viewed it. Again, I think I actually.
Oh,
do have
actually,
it.
yeah, that's. Wait a minute,
I-
I'm getting confused.
I do have the will. I just didn't.
Do you have
to
it on your phone?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was. We took a discipleship course with Kurt,
Oh.
so that's what started all our groups. So,
Oh.
yeah, I looked at the will and I'm like, oh man, and it was emphasis. You can be a spiritual adult or a spiritual young adult forever.
Mhm.
Like you don't have to grow past that if you don't
Oh.
choose to.
Yeah, because the next stage is. Oh, so wait, then maybe I'm wrong then.
See, yeah, that's why I'm thinking. That's with maturity you start to disciple and you start to.
Yeah.
We're giving away the next service. I'm not gonna be here, guys. So
Oh, you're not gonna be on Sunday.
I'm being Kentucky.
Oh yeah. every time I hear Kentucky, I think Kentucky Fried Chicken and a pizza shop, a pizza shop. McDonald's, Kentucky Fried Chicken and a pizza shop, a pizza shop, a pizza shop. Oh,
Not for me.
is that a British thing?
Yeah, it might be. Yeah. Do you have Kentucky Fried Chicken out there?
Yeah, and it's actually better in England. It's really good in England.
Oh yeah, it's really bad here.
I like it.
Really?
Yeah, but you like
Popeyes.
Popeyes.
You gotta get that crispy one.
But yeah,
No.
maybe I'm confused, but because you were saying you can stay a spiritual young adult forever if you don't have disciples.
Yeah.
So you can be okay. I don't know. So you can still be mature in that phase.
I don't think so. Because I feel like the maturity sets
Oh
in.
yeah, that's true.
The moment you say it's not about me,
Mm.
that's when you kind of begin that journey of discipleship. Like,
Yeah.
so for me, it was, Mark, you'll never be perfect or as perfect as you think you should before you start telling other people what to do.
That's true.
You might as well get started now.
Mm.
So, wow.
That's true.
So I got my little group. You got your group.
Mm-hmm.
Is that
When
like
did yours start on Sunday? Or had you met before that?
we text?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was like the first like, hey, powwow, let's chat.
That's
So,
good.
yeah, hopefully that group get a little bigger.
Did you enjoy it?
I did. It was like it felt like I know very basic truths
Mm-hmm.
and they don't. Or they maybe they don't understand it the same way I do.
Yeah.
Or they understand it different. But like I can point to a scripture that we all understand now,
Mm-hmm.
and then we could build on that. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
That's so good.
yeah, I'm taking them through the 13 letters.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
I have a bunch of those things if you need them.
Yeah.
You want them?
Is it the DVDs and all
Yeah.
that stuff? Maybe not.
The book though.
The book maybe. The videos. Oh, yo, Craig, what up? Nothing much, partner.
Well, I can get the books for you. I think there's a bunch downstairs.
But yeah, it was just that leap of like I felt like I was that spiritual young adult for a while, and I feel like I just kind of jumped off into I'm owning my children. Like, I've discipled people before, but this one feels more a lot more method to it rather than just roll with me. You gonna be good one day.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was immature then too.
Yeah.
Like,
well, at least you were still trying to do it. Like some Christians never do.
what's the Barna number? It was like 60 something percent of
Christians have never been discipled.
that will never.
Or only 1 in 5 or something like that. Or 1 in 4.
Oof. It's worse.
Yeah.
Ooh. But like, yeah, only a fraction of Christians actually disciple.
No, it's to 60%. Sorry, it's the same thing.
Oh.
Sorry, Karen.
Only a fraction of Christians that will actually disciple somebody and make it happen, make it work. So, and that's the only people that can spread that message is us.
Can you imagine if every person that claimed to be Christian actually done what Christians are meant to do and make disciples? How much more of the world? That's so sad.
It's sad, but it's like, I mean, that's the work is plentiful, but the workers are few.
Oh yeah, the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few.
Like, yeah, it's a lot more work than it is people willing to put in work. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Sunday was very it's funny. First and foremost, it's coming off that long drive. I was kind of like hallucinating. But just coming into church, and I didn't feel proud of myself. That sounds bad, but I can see the growth of. She was talking about who I was, and I'm not that person anymore. The spiritual young adult, man. I'm grown. Oh man, I'm daddy out here. So, If you need a spiritual daddy, hit me up.
No, that sounds like the opening to a sugar daddy request.
Jay. Got it.
I would know.
No, so
Oh my
man,
goodness.
anybody that's looking to grow forward in their faith, man, here's a church. We're actually very meticulous about the steps that it takes. Spiritual growth is part of our mission statement.
Yeah.
It's like the G
Yeah.
in Edge.
So tell people, because I don't know if we've ever even said it on here, that the Edge is actually an acronym for
evangelism, discipleship, spiritual growth, and empowerment. So all it means is bring them in, sit them down, build them up, send them out. So you know, that's the things. That's what God called us to do, and what we could do 7,419 terrible things, but these 4 things that we're really gonna focus on. And your spiritual growth is important to God.
Absolutely,
it's important to us, and hopefully, it's important to you. So if that's a place that you like to be, come down 735 Ritzema Court, Southwest 49503, Grand Rapids, Michigan. Holler at your boy.
And our service is at noon.
Oh yeah, I never tell people.
Yeah, 12 noon.
Yeah, and join our Facebook page. Well, not our Facebook page, but it is our Facebook page. But the Edge Urban Church. If you send a message, I'll probably reply too.
Oh, you got the access?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I just
good.
Never post anything.
Oh.
I don't know.
Well, I'll clip this and you can post it onto there.
Yeah.
There you go. And also, while we're inviting you out, if you are looking for somewhere to be as 2022 turns into 2023, then we have an special event going on called Pass the Mic.
Ooh.
Because this is also the night as 12 o'clock hits, the leadership of the Edge Urban Church will be handed over from PE to Pastor Kurt. And that's huge. So we're a hip hop church, if you didn't know. So of course we had to name this event and this occasion Pass the Mic.
Yeah. Because
PE is passing the mic on to Kurt, and we will be passing the mic to each other because there's going to be ciphers, there's going to be music, there's going to be testimony, and it's going to be a great celebration of all that the Edge is, all that the Edge has been, and all that the Edge is going to be under the new leadership of Kurt, and we're excited. So we'd love to see you there.
Ooh, was that December 31st?
December 31st, 10:30, I think.
10:30?
At 10.
Man, y'all church people be up too late. Yeah, I'll be locked out.
So that's gonna be fun. So yeah. So Mark, you should take this part because like this is like very much a American thing. Well, no, I've been here long enough now.
Yeah, you already know.
Yeah, so Thanksgiving is this week.
Yeah. I don't even care to know the roots of Thanksgiving. I don't think it was positive. But it is a Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off for a lot of people. Some people still working. If you're working on the holidays, get your money, boo-boo. But it's a chance to sit down, chill with family, see what people are doing. I don't know if y'all have traditions. Like, I'm always in Kentucky. I think since you've been here, I don't think I've seen a Thanksgiving with PE in years. But like some traditions that we do like a dessert making contest. We sit down, we talk about goals. And I think it's a good time just to reflect as a family, as a group, as a unit, as a force in the world, sit down and see if your family have collective goals that y'all can all work on, and be accountable to. But yeah, Thanksgiving's one of those holidays, do they celebrate Thanksgiving overseas?
No.
Is there anything that happens around this time overseas? Or is it just...
The only thing that's in November is Guy Fawkes. Guy Fawkes. Remember I told you they burned the mayor? So remember I told you they burned the mayor?
They burn him?
Yeah. So
like a wooden guy.
but it's to because this man named Guy Fawkes, like
Guy Fawkes.
Guy Fawkes. Guy.
All right, I'm not gonna get it. I learned I'm not going to just. I hear it.
I think I've told this on here before. You don't listen.
No, it's not. I don't remember it.
No. But so this man was trying to blow up the House of Parliament, right? So I think they caught him, and then so now people like celebrate burning him. So that's literally what it is. So they'll like make bonfires and like burn these models of Guy Fawkes, and they'll put fireworks in it. So then now it's called Bonfire Night, but really it's like
What day is that?
November 5th.
Oh man, I missed it.
You wanted to celebrate?
Yeah, man, absolutely.
But yeah, so that's the only thing that's in November. Yeah.
I'm gonna be a missionary over in the UK, and I'm gonna bring Thanksgiving to the UK.
Yeah.
I need this turkey.
Yeah. But like, so here, would you say like Christmas is more of a deal or Thanksgiving?
Say it again?
What is more of a deal?
As far as what?
Like, what do people make a bigger thing of?
Oh,
Christmas.
yeah, probably Christmas.
Yeah. I think Thanksgiving feels like a pre-Christmas.
Yeah.
Like, I remember my first Thanksgiving, it felt like how Christmas feels back home. It felt like that. Like, you know, you can smell the turkey cooking and like it's early and you want to get up and yeah, it's very like, it just feels like a holiday, I suppose.
Yeah. But when business kind of creeps in, Thanksgiving takes a little darker turn.
Yeah.
Where it's like, today and tomorrow, all I'm gonna do is just automate and try to figure out as much communication over the next, week that I can do. But man, it's like half of it's relaxing because you're supposed to be relaxed, and half of it's like heightened stress and anxiety.
Yeah.
Because this is supposed to be like the biggest sale weekend of the year. And if it's not, then you feel like, oh, there's a problem. What's going on?
Yeah.
You start to doubt yourself.
Yeah. And we're not going to do that.
No. Because the winter blues start to happen.
Yeah.
Like, it's just a cascade of emotions. But some people really have a hard time at Thanksgiving, man. And I just hope that, if not us, man, there's something that helps people kind of get out of that funk. I know people who wish they could visit family, and I know people that's dreading seeing their family. So, man, just prayers to both of y'all, man.
Absolutely.
I know the season is upon us.
But before we move on from Thanksgiving, what are you thankful for?
Man.
Because we won't see each other. We won't see them.
I'm thankful for the 200 subscribers.
Oh, yeah. That we forgot to thank.
No.
Yes, thank you.
No, I'm thankful for everybody that really rocks with us. Honestly, like, I had a crazy conversation on the phone with a guy. I don't really know him, but he went to like elementary school with my parents. Like, yeah, he knows my family.
And he's your age?
No, he's older.
Oh, obviously.
Yeah. What are you trying to say, Jay?
I told Mark. I told him already.
Yeah, go.
I told Mark that he looks good for 50. Like, I really feel like if he told somebody, like, especially when his hair's like out because it's so grey right now, right? If he tells somebody, "Oh, I'm 50," I think somebody would be like, "Oh, you look good for 50," but they believe him.
Whatever.
Sorry.
I'll take it.
Yeah, but anyway, this guy.
Yeah, he was just telling me how much Hustle Pray Eat has like done for him. So he makes shirts, but he's like a rapper also. He said he did a show in like Indiana. He was like, yo, everybody comes up to me every time I wear the hoodie. He was like, yo, it really does something to me, man. It really is like, I have to really believe that these words mean something now because everybody's kind of confirming it for him. So he's like, I was excited to hear that, my best friend Mark son
Mm.
is the person behind his brand, and
Wow.
he knew Troy back then. He was
Mhm.
like,
Eh,
to hear that he's a pastor
Yeah.
and he's still doing it is just crazy. So
Yeah.
it's just, I don't know, all that is like fueling.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? It's less of a ego thing now. It's like, yo, it
Mhm.
really does something for my soul.
Yeah.
So thank you for the people that rock with us,
Yeah,
that actually wear
absolutely.
it,
Yeah.
and then let us know what's
Absolutely.
going on.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm thankful for that too.
Yeah, what are you thankful? You can't take my answer though. What are
Okay.
you thankful
I'm
for?
thankful
You can't say family because
because
that's a layup.
Yeah, I'd say I'm thankful for the gifts that God has given me in terms of like what I'm able to do. I think more recently I've been actually fine with saying, oh, I am gifted in this or that, and like realizing it's not just for the sake of me having the gift, but it's for the sake of how he wants to use me to advance the kingdom. So I think I'm thankful for a space in a church, the Edge, which has been able to help me to do things that help me to recognize that. So like I'm thankful for Hustle Pray Eat that's given me this opportunity as well to like to host. Like I was on the last episode I was saying that the Hustle Pray Eat conference was the first time I ever hosted an event, right? And P has been saying from before that that's what he sees me doing, but then doing that made me realize, oh, I'm actually good at this, and that's actually something that I can do.
Mhm.
And since that, have been paid to do. You know what I mean? So just like
Big baller.
yeah. And just being able to realize those things, I'm thankful for the gifts that God has given me, because, and we're going to speak about it a little bit more later, but I've become passionate about those things, and it hasn't become like I've just been okay with saying, oh, I am gifted. I'm gifted at speaking, you know, and not in like a unhumble way or anything like that, but just thanking God for using me in that way. So that's what I'm thankful for. That's one of the things I'm thankful for.
Nah, man, speaking is definitely it can be a difficult task. It comes with a lot of fear.
Yeah.
I think, was it public speaking is like the #1 fear.
Oh really? Yeah. Wow.
Like people don't want to talk in front of people,
and like because it's like talking is so like natural to me. I never had thought of it like that, and only until recently where I was somewhere and I saw a really bad speaker, and then I thought, oh, this is why people tell me I'm gifted at it.
Oh yeah.
Because it's like I didn't realize, like, you know what I mean? It's like, oh.
I know we're not getting like political, man. Did you hear? It was like some guy, I think in Georgia, like the governor of Georgia. I'll show you a video later. You ask me about it, but he's a terrible speaker.
Oh, is he?
God awful. But
yeah. So yeah, I'm thankful for the gifts that God has given me. I hope that didn't seem like.
No, that's. I think that's we're supposed to be thankful. I think that's like a part of prayer is being thankfulness and showing God. So thankful for your gifts
and being recognizing that it's a gift. When you recognize a gift, you're also recognizing that it doesn't come from you. So you can be thankful for a gift without feeling like it's conceited. P's not here to speak about it, so we'll probably leave it to him. But
it's felonies.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Should we leave it?
Yeah.
Let's leave
I want to see what he does with it. It's cool to get him, wiped out, but let's see what happens. How does this make this work?
Yeah, that's gonna be exciting to see. So, okay, Mark. So you had a topic.
Yeah. Let's just get straight into it, because you're talking about just the passion that you find. I think passion, and I'm the example. I'm the bad example of this, but like people think passion is only the good things of the gifts and the highlights and all this stuff, but your passion should be a fuel to a gift. Your passion should be the fuel to a calling that you feel like
Yeah.
you're calling, like that you're calling to answer.
Yeah.
I don't know how to phrase
So
it.
so it's kind of like your burdens turn into the passion. Like what burdens you drives you, becomes passionate. You become passionate about it. And I remember in 3D Influence, right? He was doing our life arrows, and you had to write down like the burdens, like what really burdens you. And I felt like it's such a bad Christian, right? Because as we've said many times here before, mercy is like my last, my very bottom of the totem pole when it comes to spiritual gifts. But I was thinking like everybody else in the room was like, you know, they're burdened by homelessness and world hunger and war and strife. And I was like almost embarrassed to like say what I wrote. I said like what really burdens me is terrible rap. Terrible rappers and terrible use of words and terrible use of creativity and talent. Like that was my burden. It was like, oh, I hate you terrible rappers. like not you rappers, but
I hate what you do.
What you produce, right?
I hate the fruit that you bear.
Yeah. but like I felt like really bad about like obviously there's more that I'm burdened by than that.
But the first thing
that comes to my mind was terrible rap.
Yeah. You know what really scuffs my Timbs?
What?
You know what really scuffs
Did you
my
make
Timbs?
that up?
No, I heard it. I heard grind my gears.
Grind my gears, yeah.
What's the other one?
Rattles my cage.
Rattles my cage. I heard somebody say, you know what scuffs my Timbs? And I lost it.
I love that.
Yeah.
What scuffs your Timbs, Mark?
I'll try to think, just bad rap.
Yeah,
it's really there. It's just
like, it really is. And then like I was thinking, am I bad Christian? Like, because like I'm okay. So this is what I said. Is like I feel terrible that there's people in the world that are starving, but I'm not burdened enough to want to do anything about it. And that's like where I was, right? It's like, no, I hope to do something about it one day as a byproduct of me sorting out this issue.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I think I got to the point where it's like, okay, that's okay, because not everybody is going to be the person that wants to we all should, and when I'm able I do feed people or whatever, but that's not where like my calling and focus is. Like I do feel like my calling and focus is to communicate in the gospel, and that is the reason why it annoys me. Not because like you can't rap, but because you're trying to represent the King of Kings. You're trying to make disciples and bring people to the Lord, and you're giving them that.
Yeah.
So that's where it comes from. Like there's more of a pure thing than just
No, Tisa talked about it. She was like, this week in the service there was an issue of widows not getting food.
Yeah.
So a group of people, the 12 apostles, disciples, they got together. Hey, this is what we about to do. We need some of y'all disciples. Man, just make sure y'all look after her. Yeah. And they said because of that, everything grew. And it wasn't, Peter, John, all of them had, too much on their plate, and they were too busy for them. It sounds bad, but that's really what happened. Maybe that wasn't their passion. Yeah. Maybe that wasn't it, and they had something else to do. So I think it's important to identify your passion. You identify your passion, and part of it, I actually wrote it down. But like, if you're not passionate about hungry people or everybody in the world eating, and you jump into that ministry, you're gonna get burnt out faster than anybody. You might grow resentful. You might lose some. You might be out of the will of the Lord. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much that goes into not operating in something God given. Yeah. So, hold on. I got some. I took some notes. Because I'm really trying to figure out the role of passion in your life and your work. Yeah, a little bit. You want to pause?
Not really. I'm not passionate about
I
that.
don't want to be in I don't want to be in another burning church. Oh, here it is. So finding passions first and foremost. Seek the Lord and His kingdom. Think that
Because all else will be added unto you.
everything else.
Yeah.
Identify the things that you like and dislike about yourself and the world around you.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of your passions could be the things that you hate. You know,
Mhm.
that burning burden. But then, something that you like good rap,
Mhm.
right? Then find the things that you're good at
Mhm.
personally. Then find ways to connect them,
Yeah.
right? So you hate bad rap. You like getting the message of Christ out,
Mhm.
but maybe world hunger isn't burdening you, but that's the right thing to do. How
Mhm.
can you connect those
Yeah,
three
exactly.
into that's the ministry, that's
Yeah,
the work,
absolutely.
right? So
Yeah. And I was gonna say, like, just because something isn't like a burden on me, or is not the thing that I think about, it's not that I don't see it as important.
yeah,
Because like, there's just things as Christians that we have a duty to
Mhm.
do, and I recognize that.
yeah. I'm finding like the gifts, all of my gifts are like lining up. So like dance is my passion, right?
Mhm.
I do it because that's how I learned to get
Mhm.
close to God. That's how I learned who God was
Yeah.
through this art, right? So through that, literally being obedient to that,
Mhm.
so many other
Yeah.
things have been open
And
to me.
and that makes sense actually, because like when I think about how I first, and I've said this like on an early episode of this podcast, is how I started falling in love with the Word of God was through lyricism, because I found it through a Mariah Carey song called "I Wish You Well," where she was quoting a lot of scripture, and it was from that song that made me open up the Bible in the first place and thought, wow, this is like great, and I'm a words person,
Mhm.
so all of my passions, like God will have a way of speaking to somebody. So you felt close to God through dance, and I do through like the words and the creative use of words. That's why it's a burden.
Yeah. See,
Mhm.
it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like just give somebody time to
Yeah.
talk it out and
Yeah.
not just say you terrible sucky.
Yeah. So you can stop. You can stop bad rappers. You can stop reporting me because I have a very spiritual reason why I think your music's terrible.
No, so I mean, and once you find passion, right, there's a developmental
Mhm.
aspect to it. And I found some notes, and I literally I just try to get the bullets or the
Mhm.
highlights, and I wanted to see how you could develop your passion personally.
Okay.
And I want to see if you agree with some of these
Okay.
steps. First one is grow curious.
Yes. Yes.
How many people get a gift and just think, oh yeah, I'm about to just pow. I mean,
Yes. That's so true. So they don't learn. They don't take the time to learn, to research, to master the craft, because they're not curious about it. They think because I'm passionate, I know everything about it. That's good.
yeah. All right.
And like my so when I used to work at the Science Museum, my boss, that's what he always used to say to me. He used to always say, stay curious. Because I ask a lot of questions. If you know me, people know that.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
I ask a lot of questions, and my mom always used to encourage it as well. She's always like, always ask questions and stay curious. Yeah.
So growing curious, make sure
Mhm.
sure you're hungry for it.
Mhm.
If you're not, it turns into homework. And
Mhm.
homework always gets skipped and never turned in. So
Mm.
at least over here,
Yes.
I never did my homework. Second is pursue your interest.
Mhm.
So once you find out what that thing is, and you're starting to, kind of double down on it.
Mhm.
For me, it wasn't marketing that I loved; it was branding. I
Mm.
love how strong McDonald's is or Coca-Cola is.
Mhm.
Like, you don't even have to write the name; you just kind of know what it
Yeah.
is. So pursue the interest, get dedicated.
Mhm.
That's when the investments start coming in.
Mhm.
Put some of your personal money up, put your time up.
Mhm.
Get the family involved. Then, lastly, seek mastery.
Mm.
And this is just developing. This isn't like, like everybody
Yeah.
doesn't need to be a spiritual adult. Not everybody desires, everybody doesn't decide or want to be a master at something.
Yeah.
So, if that's you, if that's something that you're passionate about, here's another step where every rep counts. So, man, for the people that lacks passion, I think you always have to start with the word. If you're a Christian, if you're not a Christian, then just throw something against the wall, hope that it sticks. But if you're
if you don't know, if you're not Christian, I don't know what to tell you.
it's a little rough, but it's supposed to be. But if you are a Christian, man, look at the word, man. See if there's anything that stands out, that jumps out. Then God will tug on your strings. He'll let you know.
And the closer you get to God and understanding who God is, the more you'll understand who you are. Because I think it's very hard to understand exactly your purpose if you don't know the purpose. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know the author, you don't know the creator of why you were made, then you kind of feel like, well, what is it? So the more that you get to know God and his word, the more those things are revealed to you as well. And also understanding that those things can change. Usually your passion, what you're passionate about, is going to take different forms. Do you know what I mean? And different skills and different things that God is going to take you through. Because you might have a passion, right? But God's got some refining to do in you. So he's going to make you do different jobs or serve in different areas of ministry or live in a different environment, and take it all as a refining, like for me, for example, I've been an administrative assistant for nearly 3 years. That's not a passion point for me. I'm passionate about the Edge and the mission of the Edge. So anything that it takes to move it forward, that's what I would do. But in that, I've learned so much skills. I've met so many people. I've understood the running of a church more. You know what I mean? So it's there's always something that God's trying to get you to get for the end goal and for the overall passion of something, even if you don't feel it in the moment.
Yeah, because that's the discipline part. That's the it hurts, but it's gonna keep you aligned and keep you, straight and narrow, very literally. So, discover those passions, man. Don't let them burn like a wildfire.
Yeah.
And just destroy everything, but learn how to package it. Figure out.
And I'd also say don't be afraid to communicate your passions. Do you know what I mean? For example, if I had always kept quiet about the fact that my biggest burden is terrible rap because I was scared to be looked at as a bad Christian or a not compassionate Christian, then I'll be Kurt and Tisa and PE would not have been able to place me. Do you know what I mean? If you're not vocal about it, then you miss opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you know what I mean?
You'll miss 100% of the
shots you don't take. Yeah, absolutely. So don't be afraid, even if it's something that everybody around you just seems to not care about, or it's deemed as really not important in the grand scheme of things. If God has put a burden on you, then trust in that and don't be afraid of that, and communicate that to those that can help you and put you in position for opportunity.
Oh, well said. People just gotta follow. People just gotta listen up.
Yeah.
Chalk it up to if you're not following your passions or trying to figure it out, man, you're just being lazy at this point.
Is that you bad news?
Yeah, what you get? No, the real bad news is I'm wearing this hoodie because I cut my beard off.
So I was wondering, why you have it up there like that?
Yeah, man, it just looked terrible. I was hoping this camera is at a decent angle.
Yeah, it's not catching you from underneath.
You got the double up. Do you know who DJ Academics is?
Yeah.
So I get to the show in Milwaukee, right?
He's there.
No, I'm setting up, and
somebody said you look like.
He had the same color hoodie and hat and everything. Everything. Like I had my hat like this, had my hoodie.
And he showed you a picture of it.
He showed me. He was like, "Hey, bro, I thought this was you."
Was it on DJ Academic's Instagram?
I don't know.
I'm gonna try and look.
I have no idea.
Mark, what's worse? Being told you look like DJ Academics, or that you look good for 50.
No, man. No, it was a joke I told myself. I said I look like a terrible politician.
Why you say that?
Just look the chin, the mustache. It just look rough. Yeah, just look like I'm going through it, guys.
Wait a minute, I need to find. But you can go on to Miss Teapot's Tea Time.
Oh,
No, Miss Teapot's Cup of Tea.
Oh man, I got a track for you, man. It is fairly new. It is from DJ Michael V. In 1995.
This ain't him, is it? That's not the DJ Academics I know.
Ack. Let's see.
Oh my gosh.
You see it?
No.
He called me fat in so many words. He didn't come over and say, "Man, you look fat and disgusting, my girl."
Oh, who is it? Oh, I don't see that. Oh. How do you feel about that?
I feel terrible. I feel like I'm not loved.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, that was the moment where I was just like, man, I need to start drinking more wine. I need to work out. I'm just gonna get ripped up. I'm gonna beat that kid up when I see it. No, but yeah, it's like there's one of these videos because I had my hoodie, I had my hat on. It was like, "Hey, bro, I thought this was you," and I was like, "Word, yeah, word." Dope.
That's so sad.
Appreciate you, fam.
Oh,
all right, man.
Goodness. Okay, so Miss Teapot's Cup of Tea. So this is the segment of the show, if you have not been here before, where Mark the Bad Guy tries his darndest to get me to listen and like Christian hip hop.
Yeah.
So he's been ever since episode 1, I think, or episode 4, something like that. He's played me a Christian hip hop song to see if I like it and I give my opinion on it. And so I'm looking forward to what you got. Do you want me to give you like my rundown of like the homework you gave me from last week?
Oh yeah, I forgot, man. You almost skated too.
I know.
Oh, you almost skated too.
Okay, so I will be completely honest.
Yes.
I have not yet
Yep.
gone through from the previous ones. I haven't, but I will because it is something that I want to do.
Yeah.
But I did listen to some of Church Close 4.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like what I heard so far. I think I'm like halfway through. I like Dirt.
Dirt, man, that's the one.
Yes, I like Dirt, and I like the one with AI and them on it because that one's very reminds me of To Pimp a Butterfly.
Misconception.
Huh?
Misconception.
Yeah, that's the song. Yeah, that reminds me of Kendrick Lamar's To Pimp a Butterfly album. I can hear it on there. And I think AI killed it on that. So yeah, those are the two that stood out to me. But Dirt is.
You didn't finish it though.
No.
Yeah. Towards the end, it starts to get a little deeper.
Okay.
And I feel like those are the ones that you might vibe with, you might not.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. But,
yeah.
Man, this track I got for you now. Oh wait, hold on.
Okay.
I was telling Steve, my understanding of music now for the Christian industry is you speak on things as if they're not the present. And
Oh yeah, you
and
told
they're
me
the
that as well.
distant
Yeah.
past.
Mhm.
I'm starting to put together a timeline of some of this stuff, and it's like, oh, so this makes a little more sense when you go back and listen to it. Then when you listen to the newer stuff, it's like, oh, okay. So I really like it. I love the story of it. Church Clothes, great.
Okay.
It's a good series, but I think either 1 or 2 are still my favorite.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I got this new right. Yo, Steve put me on.
It's Lecrae again.
No.
Oh, okay.
No offense. No offense. No offense. It's just not him.
Okay.
Not today. It is DJ Michael V in 1995.
Why do I know that name?
I don't know.
Cause I hear him on. I don't know. I hear him on. You hear him on like. Is he like a producer?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and you.
He's a DJ too.
DJ Michael. I think I've heard it. Like his tag.
DJ Michael V.
Yeah.
God always.
Oh yeah. That's where I hear.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, Ruslan.
Oh, could be Ruslan.
Okay.
Rusi.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, he came out with a mixtape.
Okay. Is he rapping?
No.
Oh, it's just an instrumental.
No.
He's singing. Spoken word.
Sometimes I wonder what it would be like if we was cut from the same cloth. I can't even imagine it. Cause if y'all was, y'all would have caught up by now. Silly, not on my mind, so you just hit the lottery. Lately I've been watching the hypocrisy. A lot of us got problems with the honesty. Long as you know they got that with the democracy. I let it click and let the pick develop properly. I see a lot of y'all just want to take a shot at me. You saw what happened to Sodom, you had to pardon me. You saw what happened to Sodom, yeah. See a lot of talk, but you see what happened to lot. Read a lot of Paul, but Jeezy asking a lot. God, I've been feeling needy, my heart is bleeding a lot. Got a pound of weed and I need a reason to stop. God, I know I'm a beast, I could probably get to the top. But it's open season, they hate to preaching a lot. God, they want me to leave you, but please believe that I'm not. Keep having these dreams that you're leaving, don't be forgotten.
PA.
Hello. Yo, you good? We shooting a podcast right now. Yeah. Let me hit you back. Yo. For Black Friday, is it 40% and 55% on the shirts and the long sleeve? Oh, 55% for the long sleeves and t-shirts. And that's all weekend. Yeah. Start Thursday for the Black Friday sale. Then we'll go through Cyber Monday, then we'll up the discounts if necessary. All right. Back to this heat.
Okay.
Wait. First, how did you feel? How are you feeling?
I love the clarity. Like I love that. Like his. Okay, so when a rapper raps like this, so it's just like it makes you feel like okay, he's got something to say because he wants us to hear it. So I'm trying to like catch the concept of what he's trying to talk about because the song's called Lotta. So I'm trying to like follow.
All right, so you want me to explain it or you just
Yeah, explain it.
So you know when people are like, hey man, can I talk to you? Let me get your thoughts, right? You say, yo, I got a lot on my mind, so you just hit the lottery and he's spilling out everything that's on his mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
On my mind, so you just hit the lottery. Will be some probably Pi's favorite prodigy. Don't need to pop as long as Papa feeling proud of me. Put the top off, now the coupe got the lobotomy. Carolina off, I hit a roof for the theology. Maranatha, we need the Father. Clothes righteous, yeah, a lot on my mind. Really, I got a lot on my mind. This industry is Sodom at times. More Gomorrah, I'm looking back and sorry when guys lower support when I put more God in my rhymes. But I do it regardless. Move for my calling. In the pool where the sharks is. Ignoring Christ's blood, all the new living pockets. Out the sewer, I got it. Then I'm through it. Be honest. Living get exercise. I plan it like Planet Fitness. And I'm next to guys who stand in this handle business. I relate with real killers, but no real religion. And the real relating that truths the answers given. When they question Yeshua in the sections of all my records on the regular, like Mr. Messenger, some of these metaphors feeling hella secular. Bro, killers about your rules, don't give a F about your pool. The favorite rappers who choose to never tell the good news. So when you're hearing my tunes, you're gonna be hearing the shoe, a driven lyrics to fuel you.
Is this someone else?
Huh?
Is this someone else? The same person?
Someone else.
Who's that?
Aha. I'll let you listen to the rest of your own time.
Oh, so the first person rapping was here.
Oh, no big deal.
No big deal. Oh, okay.
Then a swoop. Then the third verse is.
Okay, I'm gonna listen to the rest because I would love. That is Miss Teapot's cup of tea. I really liked it. Right, I do want to listen to it again. But do you want to know the only thing that was throwing me off?
Hmm.
The whole time I was imagining DJ Academics rapping it.
Oh no! Not
So sorry, like it was throwing me off completely because.
he just.
So I've got like him in my mind, and it doesn't suit him. So I'm thinking, and that one thing that bugs me. Call me shallow, but whatever. Like it needs to make sense, all of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So having DJ Academics in my mind while listening to it threw me off. But now that I know it's no big deal rapping,
Yeah.
I can imagine like I'll have to listen to it again.
I'm sorry, I put a bad picture in your mind. Fat act rapping about Jesus. Who would thunk?
Oh my goodness! So yeah.
No, but
yeah. Great job, man.
Hey, the whole mixtape is like that.
Is it? Oh.
It's just one of those. It's one of those. So,
So okay, when you heard that, did you think Jade's gonna like it or she's not?
First, when I heard it, I was praying to God, yo, you have to give me something tough. And I just can't keep listening to Griselda.
Oh yeah.
Like, God, if you still want me to be in this Christian hip hop space, you got to give me something to make my heart move.
Yeah.
Or, all this swag rap is going to be the death of me.
Yeah.
But yeah, Steve showed me this in the car. Man, no skips, man. I think we listened to it 1.5 times. It was one of those where it's just like some artists I ain't even gonna hold you. I don't really see everybody talk about Paris Chris. Yeah, like I don't see it on this tape. Man, he did it. He did it. So yeah.
Oh, I'm gonna listen to it.
I'm a new fan to some CHH artists. Like I'm like really rocking.
Okay, we've heard.
No, it's the whole. You have to listen to it.
Okay.
If you listen to it, you'll say, "Oh yeah, that's smart."
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not New York at all. I'm 100% Midwest, but yeah, you could definitely hear the. Yeah, I can see a young Mark tuning out the world listening.
Yeah.
To this,
so talking about Mark, have you been writing at all?
No, I've been like freestyling here and there. Yeah, I've been thinking about a bunch of convicting things to say to my brothers in rap form.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, no, but
you need to make them all a mixtape each.
But it just turns into like slanderous rap. So I just start praying for them for real. Like I was just like, yo man, I wish I could just really hear what I need to tell them. And I feel like if I just
you should write a sample letter to my brothers.
A letter to my brothers. Stop! Stop!
Right.
Track 2.
Amen.
No! Put this on. Put this on when you're thinking about me. No! 1 million streams right there, dog. Woo!
No, but there's something in that though, because like Paul wrote letters to the people he considered brothers, and it's probably Jeremiah and Tisa. But yeah, he wrote letters, convicting letters, and if our form of letters is recording something in the studio and making them listen to it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, I'll try. I'll see what happens.
You should.
I'm not passionate about it.
No, you are though.
Yeah, yeah.
You are. You're passionate about holiness. Remember that time I got you to call all your friends and tell them you love them?
Mm-hmm. Remember that time you were supposed to do a spoken word piece on the podcast?
No.
You really don't remember?
Okay, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in to episode 66
Okay, all right,
of
all
What's
right.
Okay Eat the podcast.
Yeah. Yo, thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure that y'all get connected, man. Follow us online, Facebook, Instagram.
Mhm.
I think Twitter's on its way out.
I have not been on Twitter probably from since 2014.
Yeah, so
I used to love it back when I was what?
Ratchet. Twitter's for the gossips and the ratchets.
Yeah, there you go.
I used to like Twitter too.
Yeah, I used to like Twitter.
I've never tweeted anything. I used to just watch what happens.
Oh.
It's like the best news channel ever.
Oh.
But, yeah, follow us online. I promise you I'll do a TikTok one of these days.
You know what? Yeah. I like TikTok. Well, I don't know. TikTok, I feel like I need to post more on TikTok to get it, but yeah.
It turns people into zombies, honestly.
Yeah, because I'm literally like...
I don't like, I have to do the social media, but I really don't like being on social media because I honestly watched an hour go by.
Yeah.
Just for an hour, dog. Like, it's not a waste of time, and that's how people stay connected. But man, I feel like the entertainment of it just it grabs me and it does not let me go, and I become super unproductive. So
yeah, I think so. I think I was talking to P about this, about like what I go to different social media platforms for. So Instagram, it's more like that, like educational, like people are saying something, or it's motivating, or it's like a word like from the Lord or whatever, like those kind of reels. Like that's what is more on my Instagram. Then on TikTok, I love hearing about people's dates, girls that go on dates, whether they're bad or good, or they're getting ready for a date. Like I just like watching that, especially when I'm getting ready to go somewhere. And then YouTube is like pimp interviews, and then Facebook is like
family.
Yeah. What do yours look like?
So yeah, my Instagram is like,
but no booty algorithms.
No booty algorithm. Instagram is like my how people use Pinterest.
Yeah.
Where they just look at a bunch of pictures.
Yeah.
Like I don't like scroll on the reels. I'll go to your page and go through
somebody's page.
Pictures.
Oh, okay.
And look, so I go Fear God a lot of fashion designers. Okay. And I see how they set up their grid and their profiles. Okay. And I try to get TikTok. TikTok is the mindless, stupid people falling all the time. Yeah. Like it's hilarious.
Yeah, TikTok is funny.
My wife sends all the funny like couple stuff. Yeah. All through TikTok, and yeah, Facebook is a lot of orders. Honestly, a lot of people hit us up. Hey, when are you getting this in?
Oh,
hey, when are you getting this in? Hey, when are you getting this in? So I just try to suffice. And, but yeah, engagement on all three of them totally different. So just like you will go for a different reason, the message has to be different.
Yeah, so that's so true.
We're still crafting that for the holidays. So.
I got a lot of, well, not a lot, but I got more followers on TikTok from that last clip of the podcast I put on. So I'll start doing that more. And I have not been posting on my story a lot lately. I need to get back to that because that's fun for me.
Yeah.
And people really got something from me bringing the word.
I mean, that's important. I wish you would just do it for the Hustle for You page.
What do you want me to do?
Just do the same. Read the scripture.
That's fine.
Yeah.
You send them either?
No, like just upload it.
Oh, just go straight on there.
Because if you send it to me, then you're trusting me.
But then what if I need to get you approval?
No, you don't.
Okay.
No, you don't. Just don't say nothing wild. You know what I mean? To get us canceled.
Exactly.
Okay. pray about it before you post it. God. Will this stop everything?
Why everything?
Yeah.
That was a wild time. Our black season. It's all because of Edify. I'm joking.
Hey, yeah, we need to get Edified back up here.
Yeah.
But no,
absolutely.
hey, reach out to us, Facebook,
Oh,
Instagram, TikTok, or if you want to join the VIP list, just text us HPE fam to 833-209-0906. I'll send you the numbers so you can put it in the description. So you just click it. Right now we're doing 30% off.
Mm-hmm.
We're just sending the code out every once in a while. So make sure y'all getting y'all gear.
Mm-hmm.
New drops. Did PE tell you about what he wants to order?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, then I'll hold it. I'll keep it a secret then.
Okay.
So I'll wait till we can display it first.
Okay. Well, I need to know before that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell him.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
But it's gonna be super dope, man. We got something very special for the holidays. Excited for all the people. We're taking requests.
So you guys had a meeting the other day. It was productive then. Sounds like it. You and P had a great meeting.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's when I was sick, so I couldn't be there. But it sounds like you guys got a lot done.
Yeah, just hey, what are we doing for the next 2 weeks?
Yeah.
But yeah. Hey, thank y'all for tuning in to the podcast.
Thank you so much.
We really love y'all. Thank you for all the families watching. Stateside.
Hello, England.
And overseas. How y'all doing? Make sure y'all tap in on the comments.
Mm-hmm.
If you got this far, tap in on the comments. Let us know that you're still watching, still listening. And we love you.
Bye!
Boomerang, next up, everybody act up, IB.